So welcome, remember to subscribe. So my topic of today is about understanding money and poverty. So understand that money is an energy. That's why it is referred to as an income stream. It is always in motion. Money as an energy always moves, and it can only be contained in a vessel that has power to carry it. Remember, money is a powerful channel or powerful stream, and the vessel that is able to contain or carry this money is the one which is able to be powerful enough to hold the power that is held within money. So, this power that is contained within the vessel to carry the money is able to not lose the money or not to break through emotional decisions. When money comes to a person or a vessel, because the body of a person is a vessel, the only people who are able to keep money or to make money work for them is people who are not able to make quick emotional decisions, such as binge shopping or taking expensive loans to finance their lavish lifestyles. So, understand that money is feminine in nature. Money is feminine because it is a carrier of value. Anything that carries value is referred to as feminine. So, money being feminine, it can be changed to create various things or to purchase various goods at different locations where it is accepted. Now, money being feminine energy is also used to represent the feminine nature of man. Yeah, we should understand that money with its feminine nature also denotes the feminine nature of men. Yeah, it is represented with the emotional state of being and the lower mind of the flesh, since the female bears the baby, the flesh. The reason why man is referred to as a form of feminine energy is because females are able to bear flesh or a baby. That's why it's referred to as feminine energy. So understand that money in its nature is emotional, and when it meets an emotional being, it cannot stay together with them. What will happen is that there will be a crash. Yeah, it's like two people who hate each other. When you put them in the same room, they'll be fighting. That's the same with money. Money with its emotional state. When you are also emotional, you have not healed from your various traumas. You have not healed from anger, from wrath, from greed, from gluttony, from pride, from lust. These are the things that make you poor. Because what will happen is that if you have not healed from any of these vices, what will happen is that these vices will control you because you are not able to tame them. They will tame you. And when they tame you, any money that you'll be getting, you'll be using in these vices. If you have not controlled drunkenness, you'll be using it in drunkenness. You'll be using it in debauchery, in taking drugs, because you have not been able maybe to heal from your trauma that is making you take these drugs, or maybe to heal from any form of vice or lust that is making you use this money. So, to tame money, understand that for you to become rich, you have to control your emotional state of mind or your feminine energy. That's the only way you'll become rich. That is why also you'll find that the world is oppressive in nature. As I've been telling you that majority of societies dominate and suppress women. Why? It's because in the basic level or in nature, for this wicked nature to prosper, they have to dominate women. They have to kind of conquer women, and they have to ensure that women do not rise so that they may exploit them. Exploitation comes from you dominating your emotional energy. That is why women are suppressed physically. In the flesh, they suppress women so that they may become rich. Or women in societies are the one who suffer from this economic state, because when you have majority of rich people from negative choices or from corruption, what will happen is that the systems of a country collapse. So any energy you cannot control will tend to conquer you, as I've been telling you. You will become its subject, hence why poverty manifests in it people, or a mindset of lack in people. Now, here is where I want you to understand more. I'll give you an example using the Kenyan context, because majority of people think that it's only uh, where you say, understand that the Kenyan currency note or coins, any money in the Kenyan state, it has a coat of arms. And under that coat of arms, there are two lions holding spears, and under the motto is Harambe. Now, what people do not understand is the name Harambe. The motto Harambe comes from three letters or three chants that were used by the Kulaks or the Indians who came to build the railway, which means Har Har Ambe, which is an Indian goddess. So go and Google Har Har Ambe. Yeah, go and Google Har Har Ambe, an Indian goddess, and you will see what is the meaning of that term Harambe. That's how you'll come to understand that our money in the basic nature are idols. They are feminine idols. And when this money is a feminine idol, for you to be able to become rich, or for you to be able to become wealthy in any society, you should be able to conquer the lower energies, the feminine energy and the masculine, and also be connected to the angelic, so that you might be able to control money. Yeah, so that money can work for you and not you working for money. Majority of people in society work for money instead for money working for them. Money should work for you, not you working for money. That is why, and I'm sorry to say, because of our currency having an Asian idol or an idol from the Indian continent, you'll find that Asians in Kenya tend to control major parts of the economy and to prosper, and they are not poor. You'll never find an Indian beggars. You'll never find them in local hospitals begging or begging for school fees, yeah, or being auctioned left, right, and center, because in the basic sense, the money is under their God. And remember, this is an African country. And the Bible also tells us that if we fail to obey the commandments and laws of God, that we cannot control, even our money will not control, even our economy cannot control it. That is what is happening. But through this message, you'll be able to open your eyes. So understand that money, the Kenyan currency, is an idol, and our government is spiritually represented by the feminine idols or goddesses. Remember, this coat of arms is also found in all government offices, from the president to the chief's office to the courts. This same God is what is worshipped, is what people take oaths to worship. That's why our society is in balance. So understand that the government is spiritually represented by this God in the spiritual realm. That's why our country in the spiritual world is seen as a rebellious country before the true living God. That's why nothing is working in Kenya, because we are worshipping idols in the name of government. Okay, we are worshipping an Indian goddess, and that's why we tend to worship Asians and white people. Yeah, because the spiritual altars in Kenya are foreign altars. They are not the altars of the true living God. So when the Kenyan government is spiritually represented by these feminine idols and goddesses, you will find that you will not be able to grow, and also will not be able to become financially stable as an individual and also as a country as Kenya. So for you to be able to become wealthy, or for you to be able to live sustainably in Kenya, you have to believe in Jesus Christ. You have to be saved in the Word. To know the Word, read the Word, and pray through the Word. Through this Word is when you'll be able to conquer your flesh. Yeah, your lower energies, your crocodile mind. Your lower self is what is making you spend money in luxuries and in ways that you do not understand, worshipping these idols and chasing after these idols. Because as I've been telling you, life is spiritual, and anything that you're not able to tame, it will tame you or it will control you. So, for you to be able to become financially stable in Kenya, you have to overcome your flesh, your lower vices, okay? Your lust, you have to overcome your pride, your ego, yeah? You have to overcome the lower mind, the lower man, your anger, your wrath. You have to look at your spending habits, yeah? You have to train your flesh not to be gluttonous, just eating everything and anything. You have to seek the kingdom of God, and all will be added to you. When you come to the kingdom of God, it means that you are able to tame all your energies, which will become subject to you, and hence you'll be able to attract plenty into your life. When you're able to tame your energies and believe in the true living God, what will happen is that God will send his angels to work for you and to work for your grace, for you to do the will of God on earth. Yeah. Currently, as you can see, people are suffering and are working hard without results. Also understand that any form of marketing, especially in media, they use the feminine energy to promote their products in the market. That's why when you see any billboard or any advertisement, they tend to use women in those adverts. They are tapping into their feminine energy in order for them to use them in marketing their goods. Now, understand that these forms of media and the majority of media, they tend to trap people into their lower mind. That's why they like using red colors and sometimes blue colors for control. They trap you into a lower mind so that you live on your basic animal instinct, always looking for food, always thinking of satisfying your needs and your flesh before others. Now, understand that anybody who is not able to control his mind is easily swayed by these adverts to buy the goods he or she does not want. Impulse buying, that's what happens. So understand the gods in the land and also understand the spiritual altars that control a place. Okay? As for Kenya, as I've been telling you, go look at the coat of arms, study the word Har Har Ambe, and study the Indian goddess and know why God is punishing us, because we are not worshiping the true living God. We are worshiping foreign idols in this God's consecrated land, and that's why we are suffering. So, thank you for listening to this message. Remember to subscribe and also share this message. It will help somebody outside there to come out of the poverty or lack mindset that is living in. And by the grace of God, God will help you to succeed in life. Thank you.